Sea level rise is a real threat for India. India, therefore, acutely understands the vulnerability of small island states. According to a recent study, some critical infrastructure in 6 of our key cities could be submerged by 2050 due to rise in sea level. India is taking several steps to counter this. Thank you, Mr. President. India is often referred to as a subcontinent, one whose coastline runs into thousands of kilometers and one that has thousands of islands. India represents 1/6 of the global population, and 1/3 of Indians live along this long coastline, drawing sustenance from blue economy. Sea level rise is a real threat for India. India, therefore, acutely understands the vulnerability of small island states. According to a recent study, some critical infrastructure in 6 of our key cities could be submerged by 2050 due to rise in sea level. India is taking several steps to counter this. A coastal vulnerability index mapping has been done to facilitate an integrated approach. A mangrove initiative for shoreline habitats and tangible incomes has been launched. We are examining traditional coastal zone management strategies to mitigate risk. India has also developed early warning systems with real-time information on major disasters like floods and cyclones. India has shared our experiences and provided support to partners, particularly in our neighborhood. One such initiative is in support of UN Early Warning for All initiative. We are working with partners in the Global South through initiatives such as the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, CDRI, which we helped launched in 2019. CDRI is a unique adaptation initiative, the Infrastructure for Resilient Island States, IRIS, that is co-owned, co-managed, and co-operated by SIDS. This program recently won the 2024 UN SIDS Partnerships Award. India also supports SIDS partners through the India Human Development Fund and works with partners at the Indian Ocean Rim Association, IORA. Earlier today, our External Affairs Minister signed the BBNJ agreement that also deals with environmental assessment, among other issues. India has set ambitious mitigation targets and is on course to achieving them. For instance, 500 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity by 2030. Mr. President, India will continue to engage actively with all our partners, especially the SIDS and LDCs, on knowledge and technology sharing and capacity building, including through satellite-based sea level monitoring, early warning systems, climate modeling, as well as incorporating traditional knowledge of coastal communities to empower them in safeguarding their own interests. Thank you, Mr. President.